And this is when we need to think outside the box, because we've already identified on the higher timeframes that we're within a bearish sequence. And as we were driving into this area of high value and back into this liquidity supply zone and our favored 78.6 region, then I was on high alert for trading opportunities. You can see here that the majority of the retail market would have been buying this because this is simply looking very bullish. So we have to understand the psychology of the market. And obviously we've all seen those statistics of why so many people fail. Well, we need to think outside the box. So when the majority are buying, we want to think about selling. So this was a very nice example of understanding the herd mentality. So, we could see here that we were approaching a very key area of interest. We had this major weekly descending trend line, so dynamic resistance. We had our favored Fibonacci level, the 78.6, and you can see here that we wicked into this liquidity supply zone around 1.6300, so psychological level acting as resistance. So let's just drop down to the 4-hour. So based on our understanding of the higher timeframes, we took a very aggressive entry around 1.6255, and we had our stop loss at 1.6306. And we then managed the trade accordingly. We moved our stop loss to entry at 1% profit around here. And then I suggested that we did remove full profit when we interacted with this level here. Now, the reasons for that were pretty simple, based on two reasons really. The first reason is that we had this structural point here, so we were expecting some form of reaction. This could have just simply corrected like this and then broken through, which was absolutely fine. And the other reason here is that we also had this bullish 61.8%, which again we just have to take into consideration. We just have to be aware of all possible confluences. So in this case here, we did have a bullish 61.8% in alignment with this structure. So that's very powerful. If it was just the 61.8% on its own and there wasn't any kind of other confluences in alignment with the 61.8%, then it wouldn't really be a valid confluence. So based on those two factors there, it was also Friday afternoon, and we managed to bank just over 3% in a few days. So there's no point being greedy. There's always the opportunity to re-enter.